All right, good morning, everyone. Here we are on week 9. We got a couple of matches set up today in the home hardware division here, in the Schwartz home hardware division. Got a couple of new faces, at least for casting, and a couple of returning faces. So I'll let everybody introduce themselves. We'll start with me, Mitch Rio, tech director. Not that great of a bowler, but I make my way through things.
Taylor Michelle. Been around. If you've been to a bowling alley that I've been there, you probably heard me yelling things, so should be slightly familiar with everybody.
Which team do you play on, Taylor?
The Sleeping Giants.
And I'm Rob Wolfson. I'm from Calgary, and I'm on the Calgary Carnage.
Nice.
And I'm Greg Gigluk from Red Deer.
And he tears up our Monday Night Scratch subbing all the time.
Yeah.
Both left-handed and right-handed, right, Gigi?
Yeah, still right-handed, yeah.
Yeah. So let's have a quick look at the matches we're going to be looking at today. So first we're going to have the Snowmen versus the Rock and Rollers in match 1. Average Pros versus Motor City Mayhem match 2. The Rock and Rollers and the Bridge City Bandits. And then rounding it off, we have the Lumberjacks versus the Bridge City Bandits.
Excellent.
Okay, let's bring in our team representatives here. We got Shane and Amanda. There we go.
Hey guys.
Good morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Good afternoon.
Everyone? Yeah.
Afternoon, yeah. Time zones are tough to figure out.
So
How are you guys feeling?
I thought we're good. We're ready to go.
You guys are pre-lunchtime over there?
Yeah, we're 10 a.m.
And what time is it with you, Shane?
12:30.
12:30. Okay, so we have pre-bowling juice and perhaps lots of bowling juice. So we'll see how that affects long term.
So, Jen, how's the team feeling? Or Amanda, how's the team feeling?
They're good. They've been warming up all morning. It's cold outside, so how us snowmen like it. So I think we're good to go. We're all ready.
And Shane, on your side?
Yeah, same as us. We warmed up. We're ready to go.
Now, a question for you, Shane. With it being 12:30 there, is there other things going on in the bowling alley already, or is it just you guys there?
No, it's a 36 lane house, so we're on one corner. I think there's like a global birthday party on lane 30 to 36. There's some walk-in parties from 20 on. So we're certainly sharing the lanes here.
I know typically when you're going in the morning, there's usually nothing else going on, so it's pretty quiet. So how's the team? Does the team prefer it when it's quieter in there, or is it okay with the other distractions going on with the matches being so important?
Yeah, I don't think it really matters. We're 20 lanes away, so they're doing their thing over, and on that side we're kind of tucked away in the front corner, so we're okay.
Cool.
Enough separation. That's good.
Yeah.
What's the alignments looking like?
Just looking at the standings, it looks like you two are pretty much. Sorry, just looking at the standings, looks like you guys are pretty much even in percentage of wins. So should be a fairly good match.
Yeah, it's a big match,
Yeah.
and I know we have a few games in hand on most of the teams, but like you say, on the win percentage side, it's still really tight. So important matches today for us.
Yeah, for sure. I know you guys have a little more games in than us, but you're still one of those. Like every opponent in this league, we have to take super seriously, as it's a super strong field. So we're ready for a good match.
Perfect.
Oh. So let's
You
get the
guys
lineups
both
and get to the
got
match.
spares today.
Sorry, Greg.
All right.
I was just
Let's
wondering if you
get
guys
Greg's.
both had spares.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What do your spares look like? So maybe if we can get the lineups and then whoever's sitting on the bench to begin with. We'll let the Snowmen go first.
Sure. I have Dwayne Doherty starting us off, followed by Alyssa Campbell, Matt Rodage, Sam Gilardi, and Trevor Cook, with Jennifer Devaney on my bench. I only have the one bench tonight, or this morning.
Yeah, Colton. Yeah, you said earlier Colton's missing. So, yeah. And Rock and Rollers, what's the lineup and bench?
We have Brandon Tibbs, Courtney Lucas, Mitchell Williams, myself, Brad Glenn in 5, and we have both spares available, which would be Katie Wells and Brandon Smith. So all our full roster is available today.
Perfect. Well, how about we get this show on the road and throw some good balls?
Sounds
Great.
good to me.
Good
All
luck,
right.
guys.
Good luck over there, Newfies. Have fun.
All right. So, who wants to do the Snowmen roster? I'm going to throw it up there.
I can take this one.
Yeah.
We've got Trevor Cook, Dwayne Gilardi, Alyssa Campbell, Matt Rodich, Colton Yazwa, Jennifer Devaney, and Sam Gilardi with Amanda Devaney as the manager.
Okay. We'll get the Rock and Rollers up there.
And the
Yeah,
Rock and Rollers.
Rock and
out
rollers.
of
We
the-
got
Go ahead, Greg.
okay. Players: Shane Caffey, Brandon Tibbs, Brad Glenn, Brandon Smith, Mitchell Williams, Courtney Lucas, and Katie Wells. And manager is Caffey. So doing double duty. Shane is.
All right. We'll jump right into it here. All right. I think I've got everything set up for the cameras here, so we should be good to go. See who starts first. So, like Greg was saying, yeah, this is an important match for both teams. It's pretty close in the standings. So,
Yeah, the Rock and Rollers are maybe another game and a change away from almost locking up their spot.
right.
Having so many games ahead of everybody usually be they got more games in, but their win percentage is also quite good. So
Yeah.
it's like they've opted to skip Dwayne.
Yeah. We've got
Dwayne, you lead us off. Just kidding.
yeah. Let's go. Let's see. Yeah. I wonder if he's gonna throw, not knowing it's Alyssa first. Oh, like set to go first.
There you
Brandon Tibbs already.
There we go.
Here.
There we go.
There you go.
You're gonna get a hit pin. That's where you want to get it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The good old bowling mantra. If you're going to do anything, do it in a row.
Yeah.
Whether that
You
be hit
can
pins or
get
strikes.
some.
Yeah. Looks like Courtney's going to get up here right away.
Hey, good ball.
Nice delivery. Well done. Probably going to notice that Courtney's ball speed's quite a bit less than the rest of that team.
Yeah.
Great.
This even for a Newfoundland team, their overall ball speeds seem a little slower than past years.
Yeah.
Bowled against that team, and I throw the ball relatively hard myself, and I don't think anyone on their team threw it slower than me.
Yeah.
Which was very, very odd thing to witness.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not used to seeing that.
No, maybe one or two guys, but not a whole team.
Yeah, that's right. And they definitely know it. Nice shot by Alyssa there. And they know they throw it hard. They're all fully committed.
Yep. Yeah, that aggressive shot. It's not something you play around with.
No.
Couple
There,
of
and then-
plows early off.
Yeah. So I believe Matt is just out of YBC, is he?
Yeah, he's a young guy.
Yeah.
I think him and Colton are close-ish to the same age, or maybe a year or so apart.
Right.
Colton is another Snowman. He isn't there today though, so we won't see him at all.
Yeah, a good young player, plays a lot on the tour.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lots of energy. I was gonna make comments about him, but well, we won't see him. He gets a lot of energy coming off the lane, and I think for this style format where you can't really see the other team so much and feed off what they're doing, it's really important to have somebody that's got energy coming off the lane to help pump you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially right in the morning.
Yeah, early morning for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I think it's critical at any event that you're bowling to have somebody on your team that's high energy and keep things up and upbeat, and if you can drown out the other team, even better.
Yep. Sam, really good ball. So the rock and rollers, pretty solid start. Everybody on the middle. A couple of head pins in there to slow them down a bit, but nothing to worry about.
Again, a good place for him. So Trevor's been, playing lots of tour events for many years. It's good to see that, Winnipeg getting an event on the tour this year.
Yeah, and it was lots of entries too.
Yeah, lots of real local support. So that's fantastic. That's how these events are growing, right?
Yeah, they're back. I believe this year for the Open, the Manitoba's got a full contingent will be coming out this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Wonderful. I think they really missed it.
Yeah. It
As
took them a few years to fight back. I know they were looking at coming back, and then COVID hit, kind of threw the brakes on everything for a little bit. But they had their mixed team out last year, and as far as I know, they'll have all three teams out this year.
Excellent.
That's a good ball by Dwayne.
Yeah. Brandon getting his head pins out of the way early.
Yep.
Doing it in a row, right, Michelle? Right, Taylor?
Yep. 100%. Get them all out.
Yeah, you don't need the first two frames of a game for a good game.
No, the last two. If you could trade the first two for the last two, do it every time.
That's right.
Yep.
Come on there! Push it!
I turned volumes up, but I might have turned it up too much.
Another good shot too.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Little thick, but good shots on both sides.
Looks like both of them have the pin moving a bit. Very solid. Alyssa has sure come on to this game in a hurry in the last couple of years.
Yep.
Just really made a statement in bowling.
She definitely throws the aggressive shot, which I myself may be a little biased. Throwing that kind of shot is definitely for a lot of the pin action in the houses nowadays is a lot very helpful.
Yeah.
There's Matt, good cover up on that head pin.
Good smooth shot there.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That right corner is not playing nice.
They may not be playing on the right next game.
Yeah.
Yeah, moving over to 3 or something.
That's right. Somebody fixed that.
That's like St.
Like
James,
where
where
45-degree angle.
yeah, it was pretty much over.
Yeah.
St. James, where the Snowmen play out of, also is a more challenging house. Lots of corners there. You got to put it nicely in the pocket if you want all the pins to go.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people at the Manitoba Open that were having some not positive thoughts about all the corners they were getting.
Yeah. I like a house that's fair, that will, you can score whether you throw the ball hard or you throw the ball, a finesse shot type thing.
Yep.
So that you're not trying to adjust your shot to the house, right?
Yeah, I prefer the war of attrition myself.
All right.
There's Sam practicing his corners, getting ready in case he hangs any in the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, another little thin, but got the job done, making sure he buried it into that right corner pin. That's for sure.
Yeah. They can get their first double. There you go.
Yep.
You shot, Trevor.
Yep, there we go.
I believe
Two
Trevor,
good frames.
Trevor had the high game for the Manitoba Open there last month, so you know he can string them together.
Yeah.
Was it 388? I think was it.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, a really tough scoring house. That was a really great game.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably his home center, so he throws a ball that will score at those lanes, right?
Yeah, the medium speed rotation ball there is definitely the one to go for.
Yeah.
I know.
You're throwing that the bricks are giving you corners for sure.
Oh, thin to win.
Anyway,
Yeah,
yeah,
the slider.
that's a big double there.
Yep.
Big double.
Yeah. Yeah, that first match, let's see if Brandon can throw a good ball. I might have jinxed him. Oh.
Oh, it's sparable. It's sparable. Progress.
A little bit afraid of the middle there.
Now you have to wonder with two spares on the bench, how the leash must not be too long here for Brandon.
Yeah, a start by Dwayne doesn't help either.
Yeah, exactly.
He's looking a little dejected too.
Yeah. It's kind of walking away.
You kind of want that good as a leadoff bowler. You kind of want that good body language, whether you're bowling good or bad, to get the rest of the team going, right? You kind of see his
Absolutely.
name just change for that purpose alone.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't. You bowl on enough teams, you realize the importance of that whole how you come off the lanes and the attitude and everything. So.
The synchronous throw.
Yeah. Courtney just looked a little quick on that one, but almost got away with it. She's probably happy she didn't mimic Alyssa that time. Oh, never mind. She found it.
Taylor, come on now.
See if Matt can throw the double here. Same good ball as last time. It was a little quick.
Yep, that's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, a little excited.
Yeah.
Got to that line pretty fast.
How many times can we say we're guilty of that, right?
Well, my biggest issue is walking in a straight line.
Enough bowling juice will fix that.
Yeah.
No right corner this time for Mitchell.
Yeah. Good ball. He seems to be throwing the ball out a little farther than the last time I helped with the commentary. He was kind of laying it down, and consequently, he never made it through the whole game. So
yeah, we'll see if that's the deciding factor.
The new norm for him. It is nice watching these for the bowlers to go back and actually watch themselves playing, and then you can critique yourself as to what you're doing and things that you don't even realize that you've done and or not doing, right?
Well, especially you have a 3 or 4 bagger, and that third strike was really good. You can go back and watch specifically that ball and pick up on cues of things that you are or aren't doing.
Exactly. Yeah. And sometimes you don't feel it, but once you watch it, you can definitely see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good opportunity here for Trevor.
Yeah, give himself a little bit of room.
Yeah. Okay, now the pin total, depending on what Trevor does here, is really close.
right.
But if
Yeah,
they have
right
two
neck.
doubles going, it's a difference, 2-1.
Come on, get lucky.
No. I feel like he was missing a bit of that backup.
I'm not sure who said get lucky, if it was Trevor or someone behind him.
I think that was Dwayne behind him. Yeah.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked a little short. Didn't get the same follow throughs as other balls. That's
Yeah,
better.
that one's
There-
so yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely between his first shot and that shot was a little more finish.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to pretty much even out the totals and even the mark situation too.
Yep.
Just got to start it back
So
up
3
like a
frames
lawnmower.
Pretty much haven't decided much.
Yeah, we're what?
Yeah, it's big. Couple of big doubles they're counting. See what happens on those.
Yeah.
Both scoreboards show totals with marks. So.
Yeah, that's nice not to have to do that. Mental
Yeah, right.
gymnastics.
Yeah. So they both have a double. So basically, Rock and Rollers is up 6 points and a strike.
And the ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, Brandon's off the front of the middle here, so maybe giving himself a little bit more space on that leash.
So we've seen three opportunities so far for getting the triple, and all three have missed.
Yep.
Get lucky.
No, another get lucky.
Good spare by Brandon. Definitely gave him a bit more time on the lanes.
Yeah. Might have bought him another frame.
Exactly. For now.
Good luck, Marty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with the double pull and the amount of depth that the Rock and Rollers team has, it's from a coaching perspective, that's got to be tough. You got to be willing to pull the trigger quick because you've got people on the bench that can come back and do lots.
Exactly.
When I first we played in the Open, we had the mixed teams were 7 players, so you had a male and a female pull every game opportunity, which was
Which a lot of people have. I personally have never bowled in a format with the double pull, so it's a different concept.
Yeah.
Actually, the last year that I actually played on a mixed team in 2002, which was my rookie year, and that was the last year of the 7-player teams break. So yeah, it was definitely a different experience. And I think because it's been about 20 years, I think the coaches now in the pro league, I think they really have a choice to make, and it's really hard for them to determine to get used to when to use that double pull.
So there's Mitchell gets the double there, and then Shane on his double bunks a head pin. So a lot of head pins being spread out here. And the one interesting thing with the pro league is it's not pull like a male for male, female for female, depending on your starting lineup.
Right.
You could have 2 males on the bench, and you could use both those pulls as long as you're leaving a female in there, right? So
Correct.
even a little more range for your pull situation.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because the only stipulation is there's at least one of each gender at the end, at the beginning and at the end.
Yeah.
So that's like for our team, we generally start 2 females and then have 2 males on the bench, and then that way we have full availability for the pulls. Starting only with 1 female, Brad a little thick and high. With the 1 female, then you only have 1-to-1 for that pull, right? We try to give ourselves maximum options. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Well, and you've got some strong lady bowlers too.
Yeah.
Which all the teams are. There's no question, but that definitely helps when you've got really capable. Yeah. That was a big strike by Sam. He needed that. Well, and I think the Snowmen needed that because they were starting to
Starting to wane a little bit.
Yeah.
See if Trevor can get that finish, get him back on track here.
Nope.
Nope.
Gonna go with
Fast.
that.
Real fast.
Yeah.
A lot fast.
Yeah, yeah. Arm was barely even beyond his body by the time he had to throw. Rock and Roller setting himself up again with four marks in the fourth frame. So
Yeah, getting the marks together definitely helps.
yeah. Oh, now you wish you hadn't thrown that 3 on the first ball.
Yep. That's usually what I tell myself. If I punch a 3-pin and I don't spare, it's my own fault for punching a 3-pin.
That's right.
Yep.
Gets the cleanup, keeps total within 30.
It's a big frame for Snowmen right here, just to have some momentum going into the commercial break.
Oh yeah.
That commercial break, it's that's something.
We've actually cut it down time wise. Actually, it used to be longer than it is now.
Yeah. Well, I equate it to like having to go for a pee break mid game. There's certain people that do not do that ever. That
Right.
is just they're against everything they have in bowling. I am not one of those. I'll go for 4 in a game if I need to.
Uh huh.
Oh,
Oh, Brandon back on the front of the middle.
Oh, there we go. Now he's out. That was
Yeah.
Come on.
yeah, good time to do that too with just before the break.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like we
Give a
have
couple balls.
Brandon in for Brandon.
Brandon in for Brandon.
Keeping it easy on us.
Looks like those two could be brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, Dwayne, I missed the corner. They won't be happy with that.
Oh, he'll be thinking about that for the next 4.5 minutes or however long we go for the break here before he gets to go up and cover it up. Shot here for Alyssa to get back in her game going into the break.
Yeah, good opportunity with the spare. Get the big 30 count here.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a good
Great
shot.
ball. Great ball. That's one thing too. I'm not sure how a lot of other teams set up in terms of whether they know exactly how much the other person has that they're bowling against, if they have their managers letting them know pin spread. I personally, even when I'm bowling, I don't even pay attention to the scores of who we're bowling against. I'm more of a body language kind of guy. Just see how they're coming off the lane.
Right.
So it's always interesting to hear about different team setups.
Yeah. And some people like to ensure that they can get on the lane first so they can throw that ball against the other person, and other people like to see what the other person's done and then throw. So
Yeah. Yeah.
So dreaded double open again here for Mitch, unfortunately, with the double punch.
Yeah, that turkey's quite elusive today thus far.
Yeah.
Oop, Sam back on the middle.
Back on the head then.
Snowman only had Jen on the bench.
Yeah.
There's Shane, just another bullet in the right pocket.
Yeah.
And then you have to wonder if they're thinking about putting Brandon for Sam here, maybe. See what
Yeah,
happens
'cause
in the next frame.
Bowling against Shane, if you give him too much space, he's going to be gone.
Yeah.
Good clean up there. Brad, good count on his
Yeah.
spare.
Very good count. Yeah.
Looking at about a 50-pin lead. Going into the half.
Yeah. If they can, Trevor can give him that third strike
There you
in
go.
the frame. That would be
Yep. Just
definitely
like that.
beneficial going into that second half.
Brad held that shot a little too long for me. Made me think it wasn't going to get there.
Oh.
Trevor
Yeah, there we
knocks
go.
it off the back.
There we go.
Right.
Even
Look at
marks. 3 marks apiece going into the 6th frame. And about
Yeah.
42 pins, it looks like.
Yep. All right, let's run that commercial break. Whoa. We are
All
back.
right. We're back. The fact that Tyler let them play a video where he throws a gutter is still, it gets me every time.
Oh, here we go. Go back to.
Okay. Here we go.
I see what they do with those strikes they've got. They need a little bit of help on them to get total back in their favor. Maybe they give themselves a little pep talk halfway through here, slap hands, and off to the races.
Well, and honestly, it's what 2-3 balls in between the scores here. It's not even that much. It's still tight.
It's a tight match.
Yep.
That's what we like to see. I want to see last ball in 10 be the clincher.
Oh God, yeah.
Commentator's dream.
Oh. Oh. Both teams not liking that commercial break.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know what it is. Even when you're playing, it's really not that long. But for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob. I haven't experienced it personally, but it's like when you have the lane is broken and it takes a good couple minutes to fix it. I don't know, maybe it's busy at the house and you're just like, oh, now I got to go throw this ball after standing here for 3-4 minutes.
Courtney just lobs a bomb out there.
Yeah.
Just commercial break. Who cares? Boom, strike. See you later.
Yep.
I find that
on that one.
the commercial break forces you to sit there and think. And for people like myself, that is not my strong suit. So I'd rather just go up there and be ripping bullets. I don't want to have to think about it.
I am the same.
Yeah.
And Greg knows I don't stand on the lane for very long before I toss a ball.
Nope.
Oh, little chunky on that for Alyssa, but it gets him down.
Yeah, really good carry.
Got
Really
another shot at the old turkey.
Courtney's running a good game. 120 in the 5th on a strike in the 6th. That's looking. Both of them running good, actually. Looking at the other side.
I told Daryl I'd be good, but if they keep getting 3-pin spares, I don't know if I'm going to make it.
I'm obligated to get the mute button ready.
No, yeah, it's once if I do it, I'll start and just keep going, so you can just hold it down.
Yeah.
Do a whole string of them.
I'm gonna be setting up cameras for the next match. I'm like, God damn, Taylor.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Staples easy button or whatever, and just drown you out with it. Matt with
Just
another head pin.
Yeah, just looking at the Snowmen scoreboard, just head pin city, just sprinkled them all throughout.
Yeah, that's his 3rd one, right? Or is it his 4th? I feel like he started the first 2 frames.
No, that was
no.
That was Brandon on the other
Yeah,
side, I
you're right.
believe.
Yeah.
It's hard. I'm going to tell you, it's
I
hard to keep
think
track.
Matt started the game with the head pin, though, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly. Yep.
I think Sam's got 3 in the first 5.
Mm-hmm.
I remember from playing there at the Manitoba Open at St. James. Like, yeah, you can find the shot, but you can get a lot of head pins very easily as well. Definitely.
Yeah, the head pins at St. James are almost squarish, I would say, just because if you're not in the pocket, you get any kind of thick on it, it's you're gonna have a bad time. You definitely should have pizza there instead of French fried.
I actually find it interesting that they're playing on the high side. There's the I don't know about you, Taylor, but I found the low side a little bit. I mean, both sides hard, but I found the low side a little bit higher scoring than the high side.
Left side, hands down, not even a question.
Yeah.
On that little, they have the little divider there, the fake wall. Everything right at that. For me, I swear the corners were 5 pounds heavier.
I agree.
You just needed that much more, gusto to carry them. Could be they have something running on the other side today. So in terms for separation wise, they just wanted to come over here.
Here we go. So we got Jen in for Sam now to finish this match.
Put that in our tracking sheet here.
99 for Sam through 6, and then Jen in at 7. And that's one thing. Bowling this season, we don't have a lot of slow bowlers in our roster, so we're usually done pretty quick. I think the Rock and Rollers were one of the only teams where we finished our frame and looked, and they were already done. Like, oh, okay, let's go right away here.
That's an interesting frame for the Rock and Rollers.
Whoa, that's huge.
They didn't even yell "Get lucky" that time.
No,
I didn't turn the volume down.
Yeah.
I was just saying that if you look at the Rock and Rollers, you got 2 strikes and 2 3-pin spares.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, both 3-pin spares were on the outside. Just a little salt in the wound there for the Snowmen.
So if the Snowmen can capitalize on those 2 doubles, they can bring themselves right back.
Well, Brandon right on the front of the middle, and Dwayne almost missed it. So very different outcomes. Total still not running away, keeping her close.
Yeah, they seem to get a couple streaks going, and then bam, open frame.
Yeah. On the beak for Dwayne, and a good cleanup for Brandon. So,
Yep.
15 on both sides there. Here we go. The old elusive turkey.
This is it.
Commentator curse.
I'm going to use that power as much as I can.
Throw the double here.
Oh,
Nice.
Cordy gets roasted on that left. Oh, that's a greasy turkey. It's slippery. It keeps running away.
Saving it for Christmas.
They know their days are numbered.
Yeah.
Good spare.
Yeah.
Yep, good
Just
But
he has one of the
solid.
slower. I would say Courtney has one of the slower balls on that team, but it definitely looks more aggressive than everybody else. She's just out there and she wants the pins.
She's
It's a
got
great
that
match between those 2 ladies.
really good follow through. She's got that really long reach.
Yeah, the good pendulum swing for sure.
Which we try and teach all our young bowlers to follow through.
That was a good ball there by Matt. Looked a little sloppy with the footwork, but boy, it was right in the right spot.
Just to keep the lead for Mitch.
Yeah. Snowmen are that snowball's at the top of the hill. It's starting to roll down. Looks like it might be gaining some momentum. Oh
yeah.
man, I'm real good at killing one. Man, the snowball melted. All right.
Yeah.
The true reason Taylor wanted to come commentate.
I want to flex my wizardry. Shane just rips
Another
another
great
bomb
shot
out
by
there.
Shane. Oh, Jen, that's unfortunate for Jennifer coming in off the bench and having a frame like that. See if Brad can fly on strike.
There it is. Ooh. You would have thought Brad was shooting for a turkey there or something.
It's hard to shoot for a turkey when you can't get 2 in a row.
Yeah.
This is a big ball for Trevor just to get back in his match and for team totals.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this
That's the
one
old-
ball can.
Yeah, the old 5-spot weight, right? It's a team event, but that guy at the bottom, you're throwing some extra chips his way, hoping he can get it to your side.
We got away with one last frame, so let's see if we can go to this
Oh.
one.
Oh,
Chalk
Great.
it up. The turkey has been had. Christmas
Yeah.
is saved.
it's a Hallmark movie going on here.
Yeah, TSN turning point right there. Let's see.
Huge shot.
See
It
how
was.
the
It
rest
truly
goes.
was a huge shot. Yeah. Great. I mean, if you're looking just at the 5th frame, right? 16 points and then the double still.
Well, now with the double working in the extra mark, it looks like the Snowmen are taking advantage or taking over here.
Yep.
And
They're
he-
closing that gap.
Trevor threw that turkey, got a little fired up, got a little energy. We'll see if that energy transferred into his team here for the back couple of frames.
There we go.
Brandon doesn't care. He's just going out there hucking bombs.
Oh.
Wow.
Thoughts on bowling beside the banner for the Snowmen? I would not be a fan, but having the banner in the lane left of them, so close.
Oh, good.
That's really close, isn't it?
Yeah. I was looking at Dwayne's arm as he was throwing, and
I think
blow.
in terms of that bowling alley specifically, generally you have your 2 outside sets. So you have your lane 1 and your lane blah on the far right that are walls.
yeah,
St. James has that faux wall in the middle. So I think these bowlers specifically are probably used to having a wall right beside
Something
them.
there.
So
Yeah.
I would guess they're okay with it, being that they put it there themselves.
Although,
yeah, right. Yeah, they made that choice.
Yeah.
yeah. And it's not, Calgary Carnage has a banner as well. It's not quite as wide, but we put it close last match and we talked about it. It's not moving, right? So it's there. If it was,
Oh.
so it doesn't really bother you that much.
Yeah, rock and rollers are rocking and rolling. They've had enough of this keeping total close. Let's just throw some strikes on it and see you later.
Yeah, they'll need big 4 at the bottom here for
Beauty
yeah,
bomb.
Great shot by Alyssa. Keeps that match really close.
Yep.
Within 7 pins.
7 pins, yeah, that's a great
Ooh.
match. And Brad
And to
brings
win.
it home.
Yeah, Brad's getting fired up too. He's an energy bowler as well. So you got Shane Chafe. I would equate to like the Greg DeGrazia. He just goes up there, throws strikes, and walks off. He doesn't care.
Mm.
And then you got Brad's getting fired up. He's a little more like the Wesley Swallow with the cocaine eyes. Get that energy going.
That's a description.
That
That would have been a
little high.
was the chunky one for Matt, but carried it at least.
spare here keeps them close in the match. And with 2 frames to go, they're going to need it.
Yeah, good fire right on the beak, no question there.
Yeah,
Nice
big
and smooth
half,
at the
big
line.
half. The Snowmen need a couple marks here to finish just to keep pace after they work so hard to get back in the match.
It's going to come down to Trevor's shot on the double again.
Yeah, Trevor at the bottom's definitely he can help cover a couple of that spare and miss at the top.
Oh, a good shot here. Nope. Looks like she's just pulling it across her body there, not getting it out.
Well, I think too, Greg, like when you come off the bench and you have that bad kind of first frame, I think you just put more pressure on yourself in the next frame because you just want to have an impact in the match, right?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and also if they're seeing what the rock and rollers are doing, and you have that rough frame, now you're really putting the gears to yourself, getting tight, right?
There you go.
Yep.
That's a
Oh, yeah, we needed
Covers
that.
it up.
Yeah, you do wonder if they know about the rock and rollers frame because to what we talked about earlier, some people watch, some people don't. With them not being in the same centers, they may not know.
I do believe the Snowmen watch. If I recall.
Yeah, they probably got a screen up in the back with the feed.
Yeah.
We set up a TV up on just out of the pit with the YouTube up, so we've got it kind of big. So if you want to look, you can.
Yeah. All right, Trevor.
Do it.
Oh,
That's tough.
advantage back to the Rock and Rollers.
You got to hit it though. You can't get too mad with a head pin on a string because you got to try to keep it going. If you miss the middle, all right, that's a little more troublesome. But punching it on the beak, well, that's how she goes.
Yeah, and honestly, missing, fives on a head pin with a double before it, that's rough too.
Yeah.
That's hypothetically 6 points gone here. Yeah.
Just Woody's still. That
The
match
match is
is
still
now
on.
right tight again.
Yeah.
We've got 1, 2, looks like we've got three really close matches.
Yeah, and two a little more blowout style, but got those strikes counting, right?
Yeah. Yeah, one big frame here by the Rock and Rollers, and that could give them that separation.
Ooh, right on the beak again.
Yeah.
Well, Dwayne can do some work here to help cover up their 4-spot game difference and help keep that total as close as he can.
Wayne hasn't thrown many strikes, so he got that double early, and I don't think he's had one since. So, wow.
Well, giving himself a little talking to there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, he thought he threw a good ball there. He was quite surprised by the result there. So,
Yeah. Courtney's got here.
maybe
He's
the
hucking another
lanes
ball
are
out
a
there.
little drier or something right now.
A little wide.
Yeah.
That's that was
Yeah.
if I could pull the recorder out, put those shots side by side, I'd say that was almost the exact same ball.
Yeah.
Opportunity for Alyssa here. See what happens.
Yeah. I think that loft
Going
hurt
ball
a
for
bit.
ball, pretty much.
Yeah,
The chance for her to
the clunk kind of killed her
Alyssa to help
rotation.
with total.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Good
Ooh.
ball. Yep.
Yeah.
Second best outcome you can get. So go make that half and get that match. Yeah, good ball.
There
Good
you go.
ball.
Yeah. Big spare there.
So we'll see this bottom half of the team here with the strikes on Rock and Rollers. Oh,
Wow.
God, I'm a wizard.
wow.
Not what they were looking for.
Nope.
Okay, Matt. What a cruel game. Hey, you think you got it all figured out, and then
Oh, yeah. It's a fickle mistress, that's for sure. Oh, a little chunky on that one, but he gets the coverage to the left. Big
Yeah.
strike there for his match.
dropped it in the right spot.
Has the best balls. The ones that you throw that are absolutely terrible and all the pins go down.
Yeah.
What more could you ask for? Good
All right,
cleanup
this is
there
pretty
from
big
Mitch.
here with Shane on the double for their totals.
Yeah, 3 open so far in 9's not what
Yeah.
you're looking for.
No.
Oh,
There's a
just
bomb.
explodes
No
them.
doubt. No doubt.
Yeah. And there's turkey number 2, baby. All right.
One thing about Shane, you know he's not going to baby it.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think he has it in him. See how
You're kind
good
of the same way.
the Snowmen are with their 3-pin spares. We know the Rock and Rollers are pretty on point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
we're 100% outside 3-pin spares today. That's not a normal statistic. See what Brad's got here to cap off this 9 for them. They're probably hoping for another double. Give them at least 4 marks counting because currently the Snowmen are running on 4 already. So
Yeah. The Snowmen are giving themselves every chance to catch up here in the 10th.
Yeah, this is a big shot for team total here. And Brad knows it. Oh,
Oh.
Come on, touch it.
well,
Oh,
that's,
no.
doesn't help. See now did Brad walk back, look at the score, see that Trevor had punched? Does he give himself that extra breath, a little bit of relief?
Right.
Or does he not know and his butthole's clenched up tight? Great ball. Couldn't tell you. I wouldn't know. I'll have to ask him later.
Yeah. We'll get him in after to ask that specific question.
Yeah.
I thought I saw him look up, but
He was definitely smoother on that second one.
Yeah, the second one was textbook for him.
ooh,
But having that mark coming home for Brad could be huge with the way this match is looking.
yeah, he's a whole 15 plus a ball ahead right now.
And just for team totals as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, 70 pins on the total. So obviously the Snowmen are going to have a big 10th frame and need a little help to make up the ground.
But they do
They're
have the
gonna
extra
need-
marks, so
So they got 3 spares. So
They're going to need some good counts on those spares for sure.
Yeah, they all throw strike on the
Right.
Spurs. That's what 60 points, right? So,
yeah, 45. Yeah.
well, yeah, I guess it was Shane.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh no.
That's not what they needed.
So are we? I mean, as Dwayne, I would definitely be shooting for the spare, but I don't
Giving it
know.
a little extra pizzazz.
I don't have to give it extra pizzazz personally. I just have to hit the right spot on the right angle.
Yeah.
But
Well, he was.
See, and I can honestly
he just-
say I would never even, I'm not sure I would try and throw it any harder or do anything different on that
No.
because the chances are so remote.
Yeah. You want to guarantee that 5 sticks for your total down at the bottom as opposed
yeah,
to-
because he's already won the match, right? Because it's a max 190 at the top there for Rock and Rollers. So
It gives up.
That's- that was a grind for Dwayne. That double start and then he
Yeah, it was spare double to begin, and he didn't get a strike after the 3rd frame.
so he'll take that point.
Yeah, here's a big shot here for Alyssa for the match for sure.
Oh
Oh.
boy,
well, yeah, and Courtney right on the
That's-
beak.
that's that.
So there is a good count on one of those spares, and then
Yeah.
open for the Rock and Rollers. So there's a little bit of a swing for total coming back the other way.
Yep.
Close that gap off another 20 sticks.
Total swings, and this is definitely not going to be a sweep or of any means. This could be
Yeah.
almost right down the middle type thing.
Oh, look at that. Oh, almost got it.
Almost cleans it up.
Oh yeah,
And a miss spare there. That's
Yeah,
another
that
7,
hurts.
another 15 gone. Flips it on that one. 260, good game. Good game on the high end of that house for sure.
So if Matt can come back and win this match, then you're looking at a potential 5-3, which really, if you're going to lose a match,
Oh, I don't think Mitchell liked that ball at all.
no,
I think he was thinking head pin all the way and just got enough of the side. Good shot for him there. Put some pressure on.
no big strike here, Matt. Oh, little steer. Still there. Now we need some help.
Yeah, so I think I'm quite sure the Snowmen are watching because I'm pretty sure I hear Dwayne yelling numbers out. So
yeah. Oh,
I think Mitchell was watching Matt there. That's almost the same shot. Good cover.
There we go.
there you go. Good half.
5 pins, so now he needs to take more than 5 here to
Yep.
secure the match.
Side of the middle.
No pressure.
All the pressure. That's what this match is all about.
Oh,
Potential tie.
yeah.
232 with the strike.
Just a bomb to tie.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Hey, good finish. Good finish. That's what you like to see.
That's a match.
Yeah.
We got Shane here is just being a Shane. Ripping, he's got his double here, so total's still a little on the high side.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just a
Oh,
ball.
and Jen answers.
So then Trevor's got a chance on the bottom to.
Yeah, Trevor's got a potential.
Last one, and
yeah.
That was the ham bone. I just want to
The
throw
ham
that out
bone.
there. Yeah. We've been waiting for it the whole damn match.
Yeah. Oh, it took us till what, frame 7 to get a turkey.
Yeah, I was turkey and ham for this Christmas.
Yeah.
And we'll be playing Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
Yeah, there he goes. So his first 4 were, a little thin right side, and then he just throws an absolute bomb left pocket. Just goes to show you the depth of any side. It doesn't matter, bricks or not. Pins are going down.
good place
4
for that.
frames too late for the Snowmen there, but good
Great
game by Shane. 315.
Awesome.
That's realistically that's the difference of
Trevor's
total
got to
right
have
there.
the strike here. No. That's it. Yep. So what's that? 5.5, 2.5?
2.
Yeah, Shane with 315.
Yeah, 5.5, 2.5.
$1,200 for the Snowmen plus 1,100. So yeah, pretty much the Shane's ham bone in there sort of gave him the swing they needed to open up the gap wide enough that didn't matter what Brad did.
Yeah, 246. So basically, Trevor needed at least to throw the double to have the chance there. So
Yeah. But a good match overall. A tie. So it doesn't get much closer than that. And then a couple of games that came right down to 10.
All right, let's get everybody in here and let's flip it over to our little screen here. I think I'm just waiting for Shane right now. Oh. Let's mute that.
Oh, no.
Let's mute that.
Yeah. They got to turn off their stream that they have open as well.
Yeah. All right, let's just get everybody in here. And we'll get OBS out. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. All right, let's get Shane in here. Perfect. Okay. We do have Amanda in here, but her camera is off. Oh,
Their
we still have.
microphone is beside the speaker.
Yeah, definitely hear in the background of the stream there. So Amanda, if you could just mute the TV, that'd be great. All right.
I guess we can start bombarding Shane. He's in here. So Shane, it was a tight match, run until about frame 8 or so, and then you went on a little streak there to help the team out.
Yeah, I mean, it's a match that I think either team could have won. I get some feedback. Is that me?
I don't think that's you. I think that's the Snowmen.
No. Yeah, I mean, I was lucky enough to get a few strikes in a row at the end. I think that was the difference in both teams. No one really got on a run. I think Trevor may have had 3 early, but late in the game, no strikes. Getting the run really counts. So lucky enough to do it there.
I had a question for you guys. Do you have the stream up somewhere where your whole team can view it?
Yeah, we got on lane 1 and 2. There's an iPad set up with the other teams, with the stream going, so we can follow along.
So you have a good idea where everybody's match is at. Yeah, we just
we know.
We noticed Brad at one point went up, and I think he went 5, and I believe Trevor punched in that frame, and we were wondering if he came back, his second shot was nice and smooth, and whether he went and saw that Trevor had opened, or if he just regrouped on his own.
I think we just told him how terrible his first ball was. So he,
just a little self-deprecation there, and off he goes right on. That's what I like to hear.
That's right.
He's in there, and off he goes right on it.
Probably because
I like that.
Yeah.
That's right.
get notification there.
Oh,
Choice.
oh, geez.
Coffee.
So rock and roll.
This-
That goes right on.
Give me a second here. Okay, I'm
Snowmen
gonna have
are
to
having
remove
some
Amanda for a sec. That's an interesting one.
audio issues. So,
Yep.
Shane, you get an hour break and then you come back and play the third match.
We do, and it's our first time having the game off, so it's a little different for us. We'll have to adjust to that and try to stay loose. But yeah, no, we got an hour off now, and then we got one more match.
Perfect.
Right on. Good. Yeah, nice bowling. You personally and
Yep.
the team.
Yeah, it's a big win.
I mean, 5.5.
Big win for us. Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Team that's close to
Yeah.
us, so it was a
you
good win.
can go give Brad my regards for that first ball as well. I know I made some comments on it, but he didn't hear. So if you could pass that along for me, that'd be appreciated.
I'll pass it off exactly how I feel you would say it to him, so that'll be good.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Accurate. Yo. All right. Well, I'm gonna pull Shane out. We'll get Amanda in here and see if we can talk to Amanda for a second. There we go. Oh. Unmuted.
Well,
We can still hear both.
Yeah, we can still hear us. Well, here,
We'll
let
let
Amanda talk,
Amanda
and
talk,
none
and none
of
of
us
us will talk.
I don't know what's going on. I moved to the stairwell. I don't know what's going on with our audio. But match went not so good score-wise, but we kept the fight in. We kept it close to the last 2 frames, which was good. A little tough on our end with only having the 1 pull, so that wasn't ideal, but we kept it in there, kept spirits up. We'll take the 2.5 and go back to the drawing board.
And then you can yell at Colton.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, Amanda.
Awesome. Thank you, Amanda.
Well, that was a clutch ball.
That was a clutch ball for
that Matt.
that Matt to that extra
For sure.
point.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure, clutch match.
No, that was good.
When
I mean, when a point's on the line, that was it.
Definitely, yeah. He made a good adjustment. Started to use the legs a little bit more in that 7th frame, and it helped it out bring that match back. And definitely a clutch shot in that 10th frame.
Yeah. Excellent. Well done.
All right.
Excellent. Well done. All right.
Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome.
And
Thank you, and have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you, guys. Good luck with the rest of the morning.